Okay, today we're going to work on multi-step equations. Okay, work on multi-step equations. So there'll be more than one step, and our goal is to try to get it to a two-step and then to a one-step. Um, so the one thing that you're going to have to do is you want to get rid of parentheses these parentheses, and you do that by distributing, which technically means you're going to multiply. Okay. So we're going to go through some examples here, but those are kind of the things that I want you to focus on. And once you do those things, then you solve the two step. Okay. So make sure that we are writing these notes down. And then you're going to do some of these example problems with me. So, with solving multi-step equations, this is kind of they're just kind of the quick hitter steps that we're going to teach for these type that we're going to do. Okay, so let's look at our first example here. So, example number 1. Okay, so just like we've been doing, I still want to draw my line through the equal sign. And then the first thing that I notice is that I have parentheses. So again, remember one of our first steps was to get rid of the parentheses. Okay. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to get rid of the parentheses, and we do that by distributing. So I'm going to distribute this 2 to both terms inside. And when I distribute, I multiply. So remember, we talked about that distributing means we're just basically going to multiply. Okay. So 2 times x is 2x. Oops. And then 2 times 5 is 10. Okay. Now I have a two-step equation. Okay. So our next step is to solve the two-step. So remember, I'm trying to get x by itself. So I'm going to move to 10. So minus 10, minus 10. That cancels. I still got my 2x. 14 minus 10 is 4. Okay. And then my last step here, again, I'm trying to get x by itself. I'm going to divide both sides by 2. That cancels. I'm left with x equals 4 divided by 2 is 2. Okay. Let's look at example number 2 here. 2 y minus 3 equals negative 12. So we're going to pay close attention to that negative. Okay. So again, I'm going to draw my line down through. Now I see parentheses, so I need to distribute. Okay. Distribute, I'm going to multiply. So 2 times y is 2y. And then 2 times negative 3 is negative 6. And all that equals negative 12. So again, I'm trying to get y in isolation by itself. So I'm going to move the 6. Okay. Bring down my 2y. Negative 12 plus 6 is negative 6. Okay. And then my last step here, again, I'm trying to get y by itself. So I'm going to divide both sides by 2. And y equals negative 3. Negative 6 divided by 2 is negative 3. Okay. Let's do another one. Okay, so I have okay, so again, I'm going to draw my line. I see parentheses, so I need to get rid of them by distributing. 7 times y is 7y. 7 times 3 is 21. I bring all that down. Try and get y by itself. So I'm going to move the 21. Remember what I do on one side, I got to do on the other. 21 minus 21 is 0. And so again, I'm still not done yet because I want to get y by itself. I'll divide both sides by 7. 0 divided by 7 is 0. So y equals 0. Okay. That was example. I think that was number 3. Yeah, that was example number 3. So now let's do example number 4. Okay. 2. Okay. Draw my line. Distribute to get rid of those parentheses. Remember, I'm multiplying when I distribute. 2 times y is 2y. 2 times negative 10 is negative 20. I bring my 0 down. Okay. Remember, I'm trying to get this by itself. So plus 20, plus 20. Let's cancel. Bring my 2y down. 0 plus 20 is 20. Okay. Now my last step, still trying to get y by itself. Divide both sides by 2. Y equals 20 divided by 2 is 10. Okay. All right, just a couple more examples. All right, so example 5. All right, so again, draw that line. Now I see I got parentheses, so let me distribute. Remember, when I distribute, I'm multiplying. 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 7x, 14x. And that equals 16. Okay, so see how I did that there? So still trying to get x by itself. So I'm going to move this 2 first. It was a positive 2, so I changed it to a minus 2. 16 minus 2 is 14. Then I bring this down. Okay. Now, still trying to get that by itself. So I'm going to divide both sides by 14. Let's cancel. 14 divided by 14 is 1. So x equals 1. Okay. And then my last example here, I have negative 40. 8. Okay. Again, draw my line. I need to distribute. 8 times x is 8x. 8 times negative 9 is negative 72. Equals. Okay. Trying to get the x by itself, so I'm going to move this 72 first. Negative 40 plus 72 is a positive 32. Bring my 8x down. Now my last step here, trying to get that by itself, so I'll divide both sides by 8. Cancels. 32 divided by 8 is 4. So x equals 4. Okay. All right. So now you have some notes. You have some things to go by. You're going to go back into Google Classroom. All right. So go back to Google Classroom. Okay. And look at your assignment. Okay. And follow those directions. Okay. All right. Thank you.
Where's all the kids at, man?